Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I am Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate studio. With me today is Jiunn Liu, Seth Guys, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well, man.
Good man.
Feeling Honduran.
I want a studio. I want like a JRE studio or something, you know?
You got a porch, a balcony.
Porch
You got a
studio?
white picket fence.
And it's
That's-
kind of crappy painted metal. It's pretty low rent actually.
If that's
We
not
should
American,
do
I
that
don't
from
know what
the.
is.
We should do it from the diesel doorsteps. That'll be mine.
Diesel doorsteps.
From
on
the
it.
diesel's doorsteps.
You can always just, during every show, you could just be stirring a big pot of gravy or something like that. That'd be cool.
On Sundays.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get some meatballs out.
Right.
Uh,
Wait till those come out after they run through the whole Sunday gravy thing, and then they start doing the
No,
meatballs.
because then fucking Sokka will have like a 5-paragraph thing on Facebook about how someone stole his meatballs, and then someone will make a perverted comment about it. It'd be great.
You can't not.
All right. So today we are talking about the United Cigar Abuelo Nieta. I don't know what to call this Vitola. I labeled it as a Perfecto, but what is this Vitola? It's just got that tapered foot.
Stupid.
Okay.
No,
What
it's
is
this
the
one.
point of it?
Perfecto?
No,
Isn't it
but
called
it's-
Perfecto?
It's not a perfecto.
It's not a
like,
perfecto. It's like
you know what it is? It's like
It's a
whoopsies.
weird
We
figurado.
accidentally pressed these by accident down here.
Question for everyone. Did everyone have a strip of tobacco at the foot that was a different color than the rest of the the rest of the wrapper? Because there's like
No.
a half-inch
Yeah,
strip.
you weren't supposed to. Don't smoke. Yeah, you're supposed to pull that out. Don't
Oh, you're
smoke
supposed to pull that off.
I don't want to smoke that.
Yeah, no, it was like easily a
That's how you
full
get
shade.
COVID.
It was a full shade lighter on the foot.
No.
Weird.
You know what it is? It's like they roll the cigar, and then remember how like when we were young. I don't know if they had these in Canada. Remember those old Crayola boxes with the crayon sharpeners on the
It
back?
seemed like a shot.
They put the foot of the cigar in there, and they twist it around in there, and that's how they get that little indented little.
I feel like
figure out
Crayola
of
is a
the foot.
Canadian company.
Is it?
I have
thought
no
they were-
reason to believe that, but I feel like in my heart of hearts, it's true.
No, they're not. They're from Pennsylvania, man. Just shut up.
I tried.
Are they from Canada?
I don't know.
Who is it? Remember when you did the American test against who's that? Who's that guy? With
Carney crushed
kinda
me, man.
made fun of-
Carney did a great job.
Carney. No, you beat him in the American one.
Ooh.
I swear you beat.
He
Carney
beat me in the
American
Canadian
one.
trivia, and I beat him on the American trivia. So it's a fair exchange.
All right. So anyway, this cigar is a 5 1/4 by 44. It has a tapered foot, normal cap. It's not a tapered cap, or head. So I don't know what to call it, but this comes out of the Las Lomas factory in Honduras. Wrappers are Honduran Habano, binder and filler are both Honduran Corojo. Price point is $10. Cigar was released in June of 2021. And we bought these cigars from Napa Cigars. So if you are in the Napa area in California, want to stop in and pick up some cigars, enjoy some wine, or enjoy some fine spirits now. You can do
Napa knows how. Napa know how.
That's right.
Napa know how.
And they do ship. So if you want to give them a call and see if they have something in stock, they will send it out to you. No problem.
Nice.
All right. So with all that out of the way, June, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
But you probably don't want any of these shipped because these suck. Okay.
It's nothing against Napa, though. We support Napa.
It's just the June 7-word review.
I thought it was completely average. For some reason, I thought I was supposed to really enjoy this cigar. You know, sometimes you pick up a cigar, you're like, man, I feel like this is one to be good. This is going to be one of those cigars.
Tapered fucking foot. It does it to you.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
I think it is what it is.
It makes you think it's a fancy cigar. It's like
you got sucked in by that.
Yeah,
I did. I totally did.
Artisanal touches.
But flavor wise, it was just like, what did I say?
Well, I think you said it sucked. I think that's
It should have been the giveaway from the wrapper, man. Anytime you go from Honduran Corojo filler and binder to then a Honduran Habano binder is usually not a good sign. I feel like that's that's a bold statement. I know. We haven't even gotten into.
I like
talking
Honduran
about the
Habano.
cigar yet.
I don't think I like Honduran. I don't think I like a lot of Honduran. Maybe
it's creamy, cedary, peppery.
No, maybe I in general I don't like a lot of stuff that Aladino does. I know that sounds terrible, but I just don't like. And
okay
I'm
to say that.
totally
It's okay
oddball.
to say that.
Why?
Totally
Why?
oddball
It's
when I say
okay
that
to say
because
you
I
don't
know
like
you
it.
guys love that stuff.
That's not true. We've
Some of
been
it.
critical of stuff.
Yeah, I like some of it. I really don't like some of the other stuff.
The last Aladino thing we did, I think you scored it the highest, June.
No.
Probably
No,
Oh, which
maybe
one?
not.
The only Figurado?
The
the
J-
Lancero.
no, that big box press
The
torpedo.
Figurado. Yeah.
Yeah. Did he score that the highest?
I don't remember.
No, I don't think
remember
so.
either.
I don't even remember
But-
what I had for lunch today.
It was I don't know, man. The tapered foot got me. The bands look nice. It has this,
It's a good looking cigar.
it's a really good looking cigar. It's just unfortunately the smoking experience is just completely lackluster. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to smoke smoke more of these.
All right, Seth, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the cigar started out delivering this creamy cedar, peppery spice earth profile. There was some leather aspects as well. It was kind of medium full. And I felt that it delivered that profile throughout. I didn't think there was really any transitioning. I thought it was just pretty smooth and wasn't for me, but it's the flavor profile it delivered. John?
I think I'm out on a limb, guys, because I actually thought it was okay. I mean, I'm pretty critical of a lot of Honduran cigars, but for whatever reason, this kind of came together in an interesting way for me. First, there started with sweet baking spices and then musty wood, a little bit of lingering sweetness between draws, and then some raisin sweetness. And believe it or not, it was enough to be like, these flavors are in balance. I'm engaged. I'm interested. This is good. And it kind of started out that way in the second third. It's just kind of sweet baking spices, maybe some berry sweetness in the middle, which was interesting. And then, it kind of just faded. And I was like, by the halfway point, I was like, it's not as intense and the complexity is just not there. So it's kind of just slightly above average. And then the last third, really just hay and mild sweetness. No other flavors going on. So the last third was just really absent. Burn was perfect. Draw was weird. So the draw started out extremely resistant, and this might be because of the tapering. So would have gotten a subpar rating. Then like maybe a half inch to 3/4 of an inch in, it opened up, and then maybe another half inch, it opened up again. So I kind of ended up giving it a good rating, but just I guess if somebody's picking it up and they find the initial draw tight, just kind of give it some time, I guess. Overall, above average experience for me. I think I'm out on a limb. Aaron, you?
Yeah, for me, the flavor profile was focused around toasted cedar, dry earth, muskness, black pepper. Not really much in the way of transitions, just a little bit of the changing of the levels of those components as the cigar went along. I thought it was fairly average. Flavor profile was unexciting. I'm sure there's probably lots of people that would have no problem with this flavor profile, but to me, it's just something that you could grab any number of cigars that are on the market, and you can find this flavor profile there. It's not going to be anything that's special. I don't really see coming back to it. So, getting the score is going to start at the top with John at 5.80. Jiunn was next to 5.75. I gave it 5.65, and Seth gave it a 5.35. So, John, how'd that 5.8 match up for you?
Yeah, that matches up well. And this is one of those few times where I'd say if it really wasn't for the price point, I'd probably smoke more of these just because it's different. But man, $10 kind of moves me just above that price point where I'm like, I'd need this to be a 6.1, I think, at a $10 price point for me to smoke it again. So matches up well.
All right, Jiunn, 5.75.
Yeah, it makes sense. For those of y'all wondering, if I score anything in the fives, don't buy it. Anything in the fives, basically, it's no buy. It's a no repeat for me.
Vote of no confidence.
Yeah, basically. And for $10, just go buy some gummies or something, guys.
My 5.65 matches up well. Average flavor profile throughout. Really good construction. I mean, the only difference between Jiunn's score and my score was he had a perfect burn. I think I just had a little bit of waviness going on, so not anything too big, but mid fives, whatever. All right, Seth, 5.35.
Yeah, I mean that lines up from where it is. I just think I thought the draw was a little loose. Price was high, and I just thought the flavor profile there wasn't really anything there for what it was, and I thought it was even lacking for a Honduran Puro.
Yeah. Final thoughts. I got a few. For me, I thought the cigar was pretty light. In regards to weight, and it smoked really fast. Which was odd.
Really fast.
So that was
an hour and I think I had it as an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah. I was surprised. It was kind of just was going.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't want to be that guy where like you have to have a certain smoking time for a price point, but like, man, an hour and 15 on a $10 price point, that's going to be tough for a lot of guys, I think.
Yeah, and I don't know why. Oh, go ahead, Seth.
No, you go ahead.
And I don't know why, for some reason, going into this, I felt like this was going to be a finesse cigar, and it was nothing. There was no finesse. It was a little aggressive, I thought, in the flavor delivery. Like it was like right in your face right away. And I don't know why I thought maybe it was the taper or whatever. Like, grandfather was going to be gentle instead of this like alcoholic, like abusive one. But it was just like a little bit.
This got dark.
Well, no, I don't know.
I was like, you got all fucking weird in June. What the hell happened?
with this being like a United cigar, I looked at this as if like Dave Garofalo wanted a Honduran cigar made for him that was more for his cup of tea. It was more like a lighter plus Honduran.
Medium ice.
Yeah. And it's just, I don't get it because I don't think there's a market for it. And I think it's almost, I feel like they're going to have to force this on people because this is not something that I think if you told people about the cigar, people wouldn't pick it up. If you told someone this was all Honduran and they didn't know about it, they probably wouldn't pick it up. I just don't get what they're trying to do. I think the price is too high, and I don't know. I don't see a lot of success with it.
All right.
Bold words.
Yep. If you just catch this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. Also check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalace.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
Abuelo.